Seriously, guys? Okay, let's get on the same page here. New documents brought to light by a whistleblower and observer website Offshore Alerts that keeps a keen eye on tax havens suggest that there may be a link between billion-dollar Las Vegas nightclub chain Hakkasan that can be traced all the way back to One Malaysia Development Berhad. The man who appears to be in the middle of all this is Kadem Al-Kubaisi. Now, Kadem is not some random Arab dude. He's the former director of the International Petroleum Investment Corporation, or IPIC, the company that 1MDB owes a lot of money to because of an error transaction. Now, Kadem is the former chairman of Hakkasan Group, and there is nothing wrong with that. The problem lies with a company called Vasco Strategic Fund, which is owned by Kadem. Now, this is going to be a tad heavy, so get yourself a drink. Sarawak Report believes that a fund transfer took place that saw some $500 million being transferred into Kadem's private account, which was under the name of Vasco Trust in a private Luxembourg bank. The funds appear to originate from entities owned by controversial billionaire Joe Low. This checks out partially with the United States Department of Justice reports alleging that Kadem received some $473 million through the same private bank. The CEO of the said bank, Mark Ambrosian, who cleared the transaction, came under immense heat for doing so last year. He subsequently resigned and left the bank. Now back to the Vasco accounts. Vasco Trust is a subsidiary of the Vasco Strategic Fund, which later was renamed to the Tassamim Strategic Fund. By 2016, the Tassamim Strategic Fund had registered a $566 million shareholder loan facility to his subsidiary, the Hakkasan Group. Sarawak Report also alleges that the old Vasco account had received all its money from 1MDB across 2012 and 2013. When Sarawak Report cross-checked Hakkasan's accounts for the year of 2013, the nightclub company had already received $266 million in shareholder loans from Tassamim, suggesting that 1MDB was eventually used to fund the expansion and the subsequent rise of the Hakkasan nightclub and the restaurant chain across the world. The United States Department of Justice suits may have 1MDB under the microscope, but that doesn't mean that anyone else who has ever crossed paths with them are still safe. Yesterday, The Hollywood Reporter reported that actor Leonardo DiCaprio and his charity, the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, is now under scrutiny. The report says that the DOJ believes that certain donations to the superstar's charity came directly from a multi-billion-dollar embezzlement drama in Southeast Asia. While the report says that they are unclear whether the DOJ will try to seize 1MDB-linked assets, such as rare and expensive artwork, they learned that charities are not off limits in such cases. The Hollywood Reporter also believes that the charity fund had received donations from Joe Low as well as executives from Red Granite Incorporated, which was involved in the production of the hit film The Wolf of Wall Street. Okay, let's take our mind off 1MDB for a bit. Last night, Malaysia watched on as Chan Peng Soon and Goh Liu Ying suffered a defeat at the hands of Indonesia's Liliana Nasir and Tontowi Ahmad 21-14, 21-12 in the badminton mixed doubles finals at the Rio 2016 Olympics. But before I move on, congratulations on bringing home yet another medal. You have still done all of us proud over here. Well, almost all of us. It looks like whoever was doing the headlines for the print editions of Cosmo and Berita Harian weren't too happy. They got a share of the internet's unforgiving brickbats this morning as Malaysia woke up to the Cosmo headline that read, Peng Soon Liu Ying hampakan jutaan rakyat Malaysia, and Berita Harian's one reading, Beregu campuran sekadar raih perak. And that's the end of the fact sheet. Don't give up, Malaysia. We have another shot at gold tomorrow during the badminton's men's doubles finals, so keep your eyes out for that. As for now, tell me in the comments, do you think there is a significant link between 1MDB and the Hakkasan nightclub, or is there too many degrees of association to care about this? Now go ahead and click like and subscribe as well. I'm Daniel Anthony. Thanks for watching.